Hello everybody, welcome back. If you are new to the channel, my name is Bernie, and today we're going to look at some of Instax's instant printers. We have the three of them here, the Mini Link 2, the older SP3, the square one, and the reasonably new Link Wide as well, which has that wider sheet film. But today we've got something special, and we're going to unbox these guys and take a look at Instax's brand new square printer. Let's get into it. Okay, now let's look at the design of the new Mini Link Square. So as you can see up the top, one of the main buttons is a Instax Square Link function button. And this is actually a press button, and you can probably hear it clicking in there. And I'll show you what that does later. There's also the Instax icon in the center. And like a lot of the other Link printers, you press that in and it turns on the unit. If we turn the unit on its side, you can see we've got the charging port there. And the biggest difference here is the charging port is now USB-C, which is something we've been waiting for a long time. And now moving to the top of the device, for those that haven't used an Instax printer before, you have this little slot here. And this is where your film, once you've printed a photo, will eject from. To the back now. As you can see on the back, it's this beautiful kind of ribbed pattern. It's a really nice finish. And there's also a little latch here, so just clicking that, this will open the back of the unit, and this is where you'll input your film. And something you might have noticed is just a bit more of a pin cushion design. So this isn't the lens kind of distorting it. There is a slight kind of pin cushion design, but it still stands up nice. So there's no issues there. It's just quite a nice little design change from the other Link printers. And if we look at the SP3, which was the initial square printer, obviously a huge size difference, but obviously a very radical design change from that sharp kind of edged look to a very kind of rounded, softer Instax Square look. So first, make sure you've got some Instax Square film. Don't buy the mini or the wide, it obviously won't fit. This is the 20 pack, so there'll be 2 packs with 10 sheets in it. So turning the unit over, as we looked at before, clicking the lever just there up the top, and opening that up. We can now take some film out of its packet, just one of them. There'll be a little tab here to make it easy to tear, so tear that down the side. And now we can just slide it in, and making sure those 2 yellow tabs are aligned. That'll make sure you've got it in the right way. Close it up, and as you can see, it'll start to make a noise, and the dark slide, which is the thing that stops the light from coming in and ruining your film, will pop out, and you can just throw this in the bin. Almost ready to start printing, but what you're going to need now is a phone of some sort, because that'll be what you're printing your photos off of. So grab your phone and I'll show you how to download the app now. Now a couple of quick stats. The size and weight of the printer, approximately 236 grams. And the size is 127.5 by 105 by 37.5. The charging time is between 80 to 120 minutes. The prints per charge is 10 10-packs or 100 shots. The size of the printed image is 62 by 62 millimeters, and the exposure resolution is 800 by 800 pixel count and 318 dpi, and the printing time is around 12 seconds. Alrighty, so now we've got our film loaded in our Link Square printer, what we're going to do is we're going to download the app on our phone so we can take photos from this and print it on this. Let's get. Okay, so click on the App Store, type in Instax Link Square. Find the correct app. Once it's downloaded, click on the app and it brings up this page. And as you can see, it's got Simple Print, AR Print, Instax Connect, Editable Print, a little camera icon, and then another one just next to it on the left there. So they're the different types of functions you can have on the app. So 6 in total. And jumping into the first one now, which is Simple Print. This is the one that I use the most. So you've got the ability to use text and stickers. So this photo was taken in Mount Cook, so you could type in Mount Cook, pop it in the top left-hand corner there, move it around. You can put it anywhere you want on the screen. You can change the color of the text and the size, and even the font, which is cool. You can zoom and rotate your image to, to stylize it. You can change the colors, black and white, sepia. You can always, increase the brightness, the contrast, and the saturation too. You can then add an emoji, and if you don't like how you looked in the photo, you can pop it over your face like that. And when you're ready, press the print button, and that'll take about 12 seconds. The second one there is the AR print, and this has add special effect, add a photo, a background, text, or a doodle. So we'll go into the first one there, pick a photo, and this is the AR effects. So you can see there it's got happy birthday. You can go through and change that to whatever you'd like. And you can see the QR code there in the bottom right-hand corner. You can change that to wherever you'd like to pop it. And that's going to be what the person that you give this to scans to be able to see the special effect that you've added. You can add a photo on top of the photo there. So I've just put a picture of me up the top. You can type something in, or write something in with your hand. Smiley face. This is the doodle effect. You can change the color and really go nuts. So you can change the opacity, and you can also add an animation there as well. So it's quite customizable. In the background one, this is quite simple. You can just add a colored background. So I've just added it to blue, and you can preview that. And as you can see, it just comes up with a nice blue background. In the text area, obviously it's just adding text to the image. So as you can see, I'm just going to put hello from Monica up the top. So that's a nice, cool way to just, add a little something in there, a little message for somebody. And it's got full customizable options for the text, being size, font, color, and also animation, like we saw in the last one. And this is how it looks. So once you've scanned the QR code, it'll bring up the animation. So as you can see, I can actually pick it up, and the ribbon, which is what we put on this one, the ribbon effect, will actually dance around the image, and you can see it actually stays on there, and it looks like I'm holding a print with a ribbon on it, which is quite cool. Instax Connect is quite different. So what you can do here is send a message to somebody with the Instax image on it. So if I go into an image, you can add a comment, so hello from New Zealand, and that'll come up as a little chat bubble. You can add, templates, so you can add more than one photo to this. You can change the colors. You've got full customizability like you did in the last one. And when you're ready to send this, it'll come up with a little warning that once you've sent it, you can't unsend it. And it takes you through to an area where you can actually do it as a text message, a messenger message, or you can use a whole lot of other social apps to send it through to somebody. That person will receive it, and it can see the image with the text on it, which is quite cool. That person can also send it back to you with a little comment, so it's a bit like a chat function with an image on the top there. We've also got the frame print option, so you can add a whole lot of different frames to your photo. And this is Kevin, my dog in Australia. So I've just gone through and picked that one there. You can then add an emoji. Kevin's a little bit crazy. You can also add some text there as well, Kevin. And that one's kind of good to go. You can change all the fonts and whatnot as well. There's also a template option where you can do a collage. So you can do up to 9 images, which is down there on the right-hand side. But if you've got, a few images from the same night out or something, you can add them all into one frame. So I've gone through and just added a couple in there, but you have to go through and add each section, and then you can print all of those images on the one Instax print. And finally, up the top here, we've got the Instax camera. So if you use the camera, it's actually a live view from your phone. So you can actually use this to, I guess, compose a nice photo. So I've just got the Instax Link Square there. So I'm just going to pop that down and take a photo of that now. So once you take a photo, it becomes a print, and then you can edit it like we did before with emojis and text, changing the font and color and things of that nature. So Link Square, and a nice little sticker on the top there as well, a love heart. And there we go. So quite a cool AR feature there as well. Yep, and there's one of me there. So using that camera you can turn the camera around and you can actually take a selfie, which is also quite fun if you're there with a group of friends. You can add stickers to these as well, and then print them off. Alrighty, and I hope that was helpful. It was quite an in-depth look at some of the new Instax products, the new Instax Link Square Printer. And if you do have any questions, please pop them down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you, as I will have access to these products moving forward. And the only thing I ask, if you can like and subscribe, it really does help support the channel and help us grow. And I'll make sure to deliver some excellent Instax related content moving forward. And look, until next week, thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.